Okay, video is rolling and sound is also rolling. I'm gonna do a clap in just a moment so I can hopefully sync everything if possible. Now, where's my fucking There's my magnet. Bloody hell, man, it just fucking pisses me off. Okay, so I've got my microphone in position. It's just under the hood of my hoodie. It's pointing at my mouth. I'll do a clap audio. So what I'm thinking right now is that if I wanted to accurately record moving audio, then I would have to use a lavalier mic. And I mean that if specifically I am doing one single man recording, if I had a second person to record my audio with a boom pole, then I could do that. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about a stationary tripod with a microphone, a shot with a cardioid mic on it. Because the danger of a problem with recording with a stationary microphone is the fact that the audio might be great if I'm facing one direction, but the moment I turn my head or something like that, the audio will change. Now this audio is still pissing me off, still sounds kind of cloudy. This should sound better. It is sounding somewhat better already. So yeah, the audio should sound a lot better now. Okay, so I've repositioned this microphone to try and find an optimal place, but due to the nature of the design of this hoodie, the clip-on places are not really uniform positions on the left and right side. It's just basically one position. Anyway, it's recording. So maybe I can talk a bit about this scene, this composition I've chosen. It was just, my reasoning for it was just the fact that it's an easy, natural light source. My subject being me, I'm well lit. It gives some nice background to it, some background as well. You see the bird in the foreground, in the background, or it's foreground to me, or whatever. It's in front of me, and you can see the sky. The f-stop on my camera right now is f8, so it's long enough to, it's long enough to be able to feature both myself in focus and the bird roughly in decent focus. The reason I chose f8 was really just to get the exposure, because if I was to go lower at f5 or whatever, the sky would be clipped, and this video is not really visually interesting if it's just a white clipped sky background. I think what makes this scene interesting is the environment, the setting, you know. I'm looking out the window. If that's not obvious by the scenery in the image, then this image becomes less powerful and less sense, you know, it makes less sense. It just seems a bit empty. It seems a bit more artificial. Might as well be having a conversation against a white wall. But I've instead intentionally chosen to try and yeah. Last night I made a mistake asking for help from somebody instead of doing it by myself. That ended up costing me time and rest and peace of mind. And instead of choosing to make that decision and consequently lose out on time, peace of mind and all that other stuff, I could have spent a little bit more money, not very much more, but a couple more pounds, you know, and had the job done in my own time at my own pace. But I chose to not do that. And thus consequently my sleep was terrible. And it interfered with my plans, now interfered with my following plans for the remaining days ahead. And that's what hurts so much more. The fact that it's fucked up my future plans. One mistake fucks up all those future plans. Thanks for tuning in. Hope the audio was better than yesterday.